Marco Dominic Gonzalez, video 3, dealing with these torture devices that I'm calling transcranial magnetic stimulation, something similar. My experiences, and that I've made long documentaries on this already, but I'm going to post these publicly because I know my oppressor watches those videos, and again, I was hoping somebody with a conscience would watch them, but it doesn't look like it. Because they're doing it again, and basically they feel that they can, and they feel like it can't be detected. And even when I'm experiencing this, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, man, I can't believe that they have this kind of technology when they did that science program. Remember, I'm having this conversation prior to the science program. Then all of a sudden they have the science program. But they're putting the science program as if it's a good thing, meaning it's supposed to help people medically. But don't you see how you can just turn that good into a very bad thing? So I always want to know who's being experimented with that technology before it gets to me. And because it's used to torture me, so that has to be some method, some operation. Where's that done, and who's it done on? The obvious would be Guantanamo Bay or death row inmates. See, what scares me and what upsets me is when they don't let cameras in on death row, and I'm watching a lot of things, and I've chronicled things on death row over all these years. That indicates, what are you doing? Are you know you're going to execute those people, so are you doing this type of technology on them? I mean, I want to know those answers, because you have to experiment on somebody. I don't see them just experimenting on animals, but to have an animal go through what I have been through over this 5 years is absolutely cruel. I wouldn't do that to an animal, but this has been done to me. So again, I'm just saying what's happened to me, and gosh, man. But again, they're using it to hurt me, and it's targeting my spine and my back. So it's basically hitting a part of my brain that will target that. And it's so easy to put the propaganda. I'm sure like the government will put the propaganda. No, that's like spiritual, because Dominic is the spiritual guy. No, that's not what it is. I've been a spiritual guy my whole life. This started in April of 2009. In the restaurant, in the apartment, and actually in the they must have had a portable one at the Solar Cafe, because at some point I felt it there. I'm like, wait a minute, I wonder if it's portable, because I said, what's going on here? So it's something that can be moved in and moved out very easy. But in order to put it, you would have to put it high if I'm feeling that. Well, I guess not, because if I'm laying down and I'm feeling, that means that the technology is in this bed frame, in the mattress, or it's in the wall has to be in something low. Because it's very strong. If I lay down, I'm like, wow, dude, it's immediate. It targets that brain. So I always want to know if is somebody watching me, or is somebody has to be watching me. Which is, I mean, folks, this is where extreme government intrusion turns into Nazism, and I want to know who's responsible. And I want it to stop. I don't want to feel this anymore. Even now, I feel a very light probe right now, meaning so it is either, it's in some product that is high. And I can feel it's not hurting me, I'm not shaking, but it can do that. At any time, the person operating this can just say, oh, well, you know what, let's make them shake, let's make it hurt. And it will, folks. All I can say is, this is what's happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to you, but you've allowed this to happen to me. So at the end of the day, the taxpayer is responsible for this, and I want to know who makes the item, who's operating the computer program, who's operating the machine. What is it? Is it the same as the Nova Science Mo Rocca's thing, or is it different? But it works. It causes pain. Who's being experimented on it? Before me.